Hi, it is D. I'm the administrator of this channel, Restore Project. This channel is it's a myriad of different kind of videos. I've posted videos about making my wife laugh, videos of how to do certain things, videos for my kids, videos by myself, advice. Some videos have been raunchy. I'm trying to work on that. I'm always very, very busy. I'm always working, building something, or expecting something. One of the few joys that I do get in life is being able to splurge on myself. Aside from taking my family out on some outings on the weekends, being able to go on a date with my wife, and that's, after COVID, so many things happened when it came to my marriage and being able to accomplish certain things. We're not just getting back on our feet when it comes to it. But aside from that, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that I have on Facebook. During the pandemic, obviously everything was shut down. I wasn't able to work. I couldn't provide for my family. Finding diapers for a newborn was extremely hard. And a lot of you, I made a post. I swallowed my pride as a man, and it took a lot for me to actually ask for help when it came down to it. And I did that, and a lot of you pulled through. People that I never met in my entire life did more for me than people that I've known my entire life, including family. So I want to thank each and every one of you. The donations that you gave us, it was incredible. For my first years of my daughter's life, I didn't have to worry about formula. I didn't have to worry about diapers. I didn't have to worry about clothing. The entire, you know what it is, one entire year not having to worry about any of that. So I want to thank each and every one of you for that. This video obviously is not about that. This is completely different, as the title would tell. The truth about Invicta and watches. So I want to say a watch connoisseur, as well as Timberland. I'm a very, very big fan of Timberlands. As I was a child, I've been wearing Timberland boots. My father wore them as well. So every time something new comes out, I try to pick it up. Don't really wear them as I should, because I'm always working. The same thing. But one of my biggest things that I like to do is treat myself whenever I can to a watch. I love watches. I've been infatuated with them for a very, very long time, and I've had, if you could think of a name brand of a watch I've had in the past, and I came from a family that was pretty well off, pretty wealthy. So one of my very first watches was a watch that was given to me by my sister, and it was a 14 karat gold watch, and it was a Rolex. I was about 16 years old. That same watch right now, we're looking at something over $20,000-$30,000. As a child, you could imagine how I did not take care of that watch. Anyway, long story short, I've developed a taste for watches. Rolex, Bulova, Cartier, Movado. Although I wasn't too crazy about Movado. The design of Movado to me was a little frail as I got older. I mean, look at these hands. This is it. This is the size of my hand next to my head. Right? Rings don't fit these hands. Gloves don't fit these hands. Those watches wouldn't fit my wrists as it is. Look at this. Okay? I got mitts. And yes, I've gotten into altercations where I had to slap somebody and almost. Anyway, stay here today. Watches. This one here, preferably, is an Invicta Pro Diver. Bring you guys closer so you can see what it is. It's a Pro Diver. It's by Invicta. I'm gonna take it off. Show it off a little bit. Again, I love my watches. This is one of my infatuations. With this watch here, this is of the Pro Diver series. Right? Has weight on it. It has the rubber, plastic, whatever you want to call it, watch. This is an Invicta Acula. I know it's gonna be backwards for you guys to see it. Invicta Acula. Yeah, I'm infatuated with watches. So I'm a little excited because today I went to one of the stores that was in the mall up here in Yonkers. It's an Invicta store that they had a whole bunch of sales. Why they started selling the watches for a lot cheaper than what they used to be, I don't know. But I picked up something today. I know my wife saw me coming with the bag and the stuff, and she's like, "What did you do?" Obviously, you know, I guess it's a girl thing when it comes to a man actually being happy and wanting what he wants. So anyway, hold on there, right there. So I went to Invicta, and when I tell you I have a lot of watches, I have a lot of watches. I picked up like a little Invicta bag over here, little logos for wherever the case, maybe wherever the hell. Anyway, so I got an offer, buy one get one free, which I found weird, but hey, it's been going on, right? Between that, they gave me the free bag, they gave me a mug, they gave me this big thing here. It's a Invicta Reserve case. It was 15 watches, and it's like a Pelican case. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pelican cases and stuff like that. They're very expensive cases, very durable and waterproof. But
here you go.
This is what I picked up. So now, when it comes to them, I have bought stuff throughout the years, and you know they gave me stuff. So this is a cup. I don't mean. Whatever, tumbler, what they call them. It's made out of metal. It's pretty good. It's a little Invicta tumbler. This will be in the truck. Probably get lost in a few days, like all the other stuff that I lose when it comes to drinking coffee or whatever. I bought so many of these mugs that, whatever. Anyhow, so this is, I guess, let's call it an unboxing of sorts. Then I'm going to show you the collection of watches that I have that I'm gonna put in that case. But anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm just extremely excited about this right now. So through the years go by. Oh, you know what? This is different. This is the Bulova. I bought this watch. I think this watch was about $730 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I got the tax. Oh, it doesn't tell me. But this is a rose gold watch. Very nice little timepiece there. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. But this is practically the only watch that I have now that is not Invicta. Bulova makes very, very good watches. They're on the expensive side, but they're very, very good and durable. So shout out to you guys, Bulova. Great stuff. With Invicta, I've had the privilege of every time I go buy something, they'll give me a free gift or whatever. One of the Bolt watches that I bought, they gave me this. It's a Bolt cologne. It actually smells pretty amazing. It's almost like a sweet but masculine scent. It's very, very, very good scent. They gave me this other one on another time that I went. It's an Invicta Reserve. This is when I bought one of the more expensive watches. It's called a Kraken, and I believe that one was about $780 or $890 for the watch. And this one is can't really compare it, but this is more of a mature type of scent, very masculine scent, but it's not as sweet as the Bolt. I've gotten compliments on both of them, by the way, and I have a myriad of colognes as well. Like, love colognes. So they gave me that. Another case, they bought another watch, they gave me this. This is a bracelet that I got with it. It's like almost like a bike chain type of bracelet. Very nice, very heavy and sturdy. I barely wear them because I'm always working. Some cases, the one that I bought a couple of months ago, they gave me these glasses. I mean, they say they're shades, but they're not shades. They're more like glasses. They're right, you can see right through. They're definitely not shades, but they're stylish. I gotten compliments on this one. I wore them a couple of times. I had the Aviator series, 2 Aviator watches, so I got these. You know, sir, you know why I'm pulling you over? Yeah. I enjoy the shades. It just bothers the side. I got a thick head. And then the same shades kind of, but like in a gold tone for a different set of glasses. I love these. I love anything that has to do with aviation, diving. It's amazing stuff. And some of the stuff actually resembles kind of like vintage wear, like aviator glasses do. So anyhow, this big case that I got here is going to house 15 watches, and now that I'm looking at it, if I count them, I don't have two. But anyway, there's two in this brand new box. I'm gonna put this up here in the front. I have collector edition watches. 1, 2. I believe this is Star Wars. Yeah, this is a Star Wars watch. This one is a DC, and I'll show this one off as well. Let me open it up. This was the Aquaman. It's the Aquaman series. This series is the Marvel Collector's Edition. No, I'm sorry, not Marvel. DC, Detective Comics. The number of this one is 1,697 of 4,000. So this was a proud moment for me when I picked this one up, because they were limited editions. So that one, the Star Wars one, I believe it's a Darth Vader one. And yes, it is. It's Darth Vader. Beautiful. It's like a dark gunmetal color. You see Vader's face right there. I have like the glare of stuff in the background that's killing it. Give me 1 second. Let me try to take care of that. I'm going to turn that back light off. All right. This might actually work. So this one is the Darth Vader. You can see the face right there, the eyes and stuff like that. Very, very, very elegant watch, actually. And this one, the price tag says $13.95. But I didn't pay that. None of these, the majority of these watches, I didn't pay nowhere near has close to these prices on them. One of the things you could do, if you are finding an Invicta store, you could go to them, and you know they'll give you deals like the one that I got today, buy one get one free. They give you deals like that. You have other ways if you wanted to get into like a payment plan or something like that. You can do that, and that one is more like if you buy 2, you get 3 or 4 free. It's weird the way they do like their sales. Which also makes me wonder what is actual the quality of the watches. But I don't keep them on long enough to know, except for my very first one. Is the ones that I'm going to show you right now. This one is by Marvel Collector's Edition, and this one is pretty beat up because I wore this for work. I was so proud of this watch and whatever. And here it goes. It's the Punisher watch, and it's of the Pro Diver series. Right? It used to have this bigger dial over here that broke off a while ago. As you can tell, you see this flap right here. It's come away from the watch itself. I fixed that a few times, and I got a lot of scratches on the glass, as you can tell. Too many scratches, and it's still ticking, but there's times that it stopped. Now, I asked him about that, and the guy gave me a card, and he told me, listen, you know, you could send it into Invicta for 28 bucks, and then they'll give you a quote of what it will cost to fix it and redo it again. And this one is actually, I believe this was number 2. If I find the number. Yeah, 0002 of 4,000. So I got the second one that was made. Anyhow, very proud of this watch. I love this watch. So I'm gonna take a chance sooner or later and send this out to them to see if they can fix it. Now I have other ones. I mean, look, I could be here all day with these things. But I'm gonna show them to you guys briefly, tell you the kind. This is another pro diver that I like. This one came with the gray aviator glasses. Decent piece, not nothing to cry home about. It's really, it's a decent piece. I prefer the other ones better. This is another pro diver. This one was gifted to me by a client whom I did a home inspection for. She was coming from Georgia. No, I'm sorry. She was selling a house here in New York because she had lived to Georgia. Unfortunately, before that happened, her husband passed away a few months before she actually was able to put the house on sale, and speaking to me. And in the conversation that I had, I was having with her husband, God bless his soul, we touched up on watches, and we started talking about Invicta. And he saw that I had the Punisher one on, and he was like, oh, you know, I have an Invicta at home that I bought a while ago. You know, I don't really wear it because I don't go out that much, and after I got sick, I definitely didn't go out anyway, you know. So I said, oh, that's great, you know, I hope you enjoy the watch, whatever. So she saw the house, I inspected it, I fixed certain things in the house for her. And, you know, they're closing the house, and about 2 months later, she reaches out to me. Tells me, Darby, I wanted you to know that my husband, may he rest in peace, you know, had a request. Getting a little choked up because it was emotional for me during that time. He said that to thank you so much for everything that you did for us. Thank you for being there for us, for fixing and making sure that the sale went through smoothly. And he wanted me to gift you his watch. So this watch is this belonged to an individual who I respected and respected me. We did through a transaction, and one of his last wishes was to make sure that I got this. So this is staying with me, I guess, till I'm gone. Now, the only thing about it is it was fitted for his wrist. So remember my hands? It would never fit. And, you know, I reached out to her, tried to talk to her about it, and I had the heart to like just say, you know, I gotta send her back or whatever. She said, no, this is yours. He gave it to you. Enjoy it. Keep it. So this is gonna be there. If I ever find a clip for it, I'll do that and I'll bring it back up. So this is thanks, Miss Jones. Appreciate you. This one here, this is an aviator. I like the look of this watch. It's blue. It's got the upper, lower dials, whatever. Has the aviator signal in the front. This is a very elegant piece, and I like this one. This is the one I got the gold aviator glasses with for free. Really nice thing there. Put this over here. I have this one. I've been weary about this little white one here because I got this for about 70 bucks in a store called Marshalls. If you go to Marshalls, not Marshalls, same chain, TJ Maxx. If you go to TJ Maxx do have Invicta watches. Now, TJ Maxx is a company that buys items from companies that are liquidating their stock. So it's a legit watch. This one is also of the Pro Diver series. I bought it to be able to match it with a pair of white Tims that I had and whatnot. But, you know, I like the tones, all gold and white. The same thing with the dials in the front. Sorry about the glare, guys. Very, very nice watch as well. Running down to the blue one here. This one is of the Bolt series. I haven't worn this one at all. But this is the Bolt series watch. It's a very, very nice watch as well. I'm trying to kill all the glare from everything that's going on. Oh, and if you're wondering about this portrait up here, that's my cat Milo. and my daughter saw it at one of the stores and she had to have it. So I was just, that's my Tholomew back there. Let me see what's next. I like the tones on this one because it's the same thing. It's like a gunmetal. I haven't wore this one at all. It's like a gunmetal with blue, and then you have the dials there in the front. It's actually nice. I like this one. This one, the tag on this one is supposedly $11.95. I bought this one at Marshall's for $95. Just so you know, you don't have to go too crazy. And I love this one. This one is the Coalition Forces. It's golden blue. I love this watch. Give me 1 second. So, sorry, I was getting a call. I'm recording from my phone. So this is Coalitions. And I really love this watch. This watch has some weight to it. This dial here, you gotta spin it open to be able to turn the knob. Remember, I have a little problem with my right thumb. But anyway, I'm not even gonna open it. I'm just gonna show it off to you guys. This is a very elegant watch. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this watch as well. We're almost towards the core of everything else that I have. This is another one. This is more of a sports theme. This is a Bolt. This is the Bolt Suze is the name of this one. It's a red watch. I bought this. I got a pair of red Nike Air Vapors that I bought to rock with this. So you got the little concept out there. Very nice watch as well. This is more of a sporty theme kind of watch. Decided to buy that one. This is really cool watch. This is the Bolt Suze series. Coming down to the last three that I have. This one came in this case. Beautiful case. Beautiful diver's case. Now this one is the Kraken series. And this completely that's what you see, and you see the scaling there on the band itself. It's a very nice watch. Has some weight to it. I like this watch. Actually, when I went to pick up the watches the other day, I had this one on. The guy that sold, oh, these are nice, but the ones that I wanted didn't have in stock. All right, last two of the collection before I jump into the collective one. I have this one. This is the Venom Reserve, and it's a purple and gunmetal color. Also a nice watch. These little things flip down here for you to be able to turn the dial. You have the dial for the bigger hand, the reset one for the chronographs on the middle here. But it's a very nice watch as well. It's purple and gunmetal. I hate that you're getting the glare of this thing there because it's not cool. This one comes in the little yellow case as well. And this is of the same series, but this is the shorter series. It's Invicta Venom. And give me. And this one, gold tone and gunmetal. Same thing. The difference with this one is I'm going to try to do it in the up here where you see it. It has a shutter. So you could close that and you had the Invicta logo right up here. And this was actually cool because it's like having two different watches, you know. Very, very nice, elegant piece as well. And I love them. And I know it's been going for about 25 minutes going back and forth about what I own. Like I'm showing off. And yeah, damn right, I am showing off. I'm proud of my collection. I love this. I make the video to probably show you some stuff that I have. Maybe education on Invicta. They're very good, high quality watches. Again, if you're not into spending a lot of money on watches, then go to Marshall. Go to TJ Maxx. They have them there for the ladies as well. I got maybe 2 watches for my wife. She don't wear any of that shit. She just leaves it laying around. But don't tell her I told you that. Anyway, the new additions to the collection. These I got today, earlier today. I said I'm gonna go treat myself, and they were the ones that gave me that big case. They gave me the tumbler, the bag. That told me, oh, you get the bag free. I always got that damn bag for free every time that I bought something. So whatever, maybe he just wanted to tell me that, see if it made me feel good. Here you go. The 2 additions to the new collection. Now I know you're like, God damn, how many watches do you have? Like, why you spend your money on that? Yeah, listen, it's either this, drugs, or beer. I don't do drugs. No one should do drugs at all. And beer I do every once in a while. So, the first one. This is a Pro Diver series, Manta. And this is like a machined black metal and gloss black on it. You see the Pro Diver, Invicta Pro Diver there with the Manta at the bottom. Very nice watch. It has your setting here for when you're diving. Most of them already have that. I just didn't show you that before. And it's a very, very nice watch. Now the tag on this one, it said 519, and it was on sale for $3.99. Technically. Okay. Now when I picked this one up, now the other one is also a Pro Diver Manta series, but this one is more of give me 1 second. All right, this is a Pro Diver Vintage Naval Edition. Naval, which would explain the way the watch is, the old school style of dial. You open this here, pop it down, and then this thing you just unscrew as well to change the dial, change the time for it. Very, very nice. The band is vintage leather. You see the anchor right there, indicating that it's a naval watch, and it's the vintage style watch for the captains and the sailors of that time, which was 18 something. I think the police might have it inside. Let me bring this case up. These watches has been around for a very long time, by the way. I did not know this because I never got one of those big Invicta Invincible things. 1837. That's when they say that these watches were originally started. So this one technically is supposed to be a navigator's watch on a boat for back then. And it's the anchor, the vintage type leather. This leather almost feels like suede. It's not suede, but it almost feels like it. But it's just, I don't know, man. This watch caught my eye at the store, and I just had to get this. I had to have this. My dad had a chain, God bless his soul, that had an anchor like this on it with a Jesus on the cross there. So seeing that, it's not Jesus on the cross, it has the anchor. This kind of reminded me of my father a little bit, but it also reminded me of the old school way of the way people used to make a living back in those days, going back across the oceans. So I really, really, really like this. And I'm thinking that when I wear this, I'm going to wear this with a pair of GA's bass shoes to match. Maybe a pair of chinos or a pair of jeans, a blazer to go similar to the color, with a vest and then a nice shirt. This is going to be a date watch. This is not going to be a watch that I'm going to do. This is pretty much like a date watch. This is not something I'm going to wear to go hang out or whatever the case may be. It's a very, very beautiful watch. I really, really dig this one. But anyhow, we've been here. This pretty much wraps up my unboxing video, I guess if you want to call it that. This case holds 15, and my goal is to stick every one of these bad boys inside this case. Anyhow, I made this video because I was excited. I wanted to do something different. A little bit proud and happy that I was able to afford this and just treat myself to something every once in a while. This one, the price is $7.29, on sale for $5.69. I'll tell you right now, for both watches, the offer was buy one get one free, and then you got the gifts. I paid $385 for both watches at the Invicta store. So if you're looking for some good quality watches, something that looks nice, the stores offer you a lifetime warranty. You got to pay extra for it. Fortunately, I don't, because I'm trying to be a little cheap when it comes to that. But this is it. And this is pretty much their logo campaign of what they push. I know it's probably looking backwards on your end, but it looks great on mine. I read it to you. Welcome to the Invicta family, to our returning collectors, and to those just joining the Invicta journey. Thank you for your purchase. Beyond the accomplished scope of Invicta timepieces and accessories, it is a spirited and cultivated world. Discover the world where a timely experience becomes a timeless lifestyle. Enjoy our world. Invicta. That pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I stretched out this long and I bored you guys to death with my belongings, but again, I wanted to share something different with you guys, and maybe if you guys get into it, just we go back and forth, have conversations about it on the comments. Leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit share button to help me grow my channel. I want to thank you guys for your time, and I'll catch you all guys. I'll catch you all at a later date. Next video. Peace.